Afghanistan, a land of rich beauty and cultural heritage, but a people ravaged by decades of war and violence. This instability has forced millions to flee their homeland for refugee camps in neighboring countries such as Pakistan and Iran. Among these refugees were many Ismaili Muslims, a sect of Shia Islam with approximately 15 million followers worldwide. During the 1990s, these Ismaili refugees arrived across Canada. They were faced with great challenges of coping with a completely new society, culture, and language. The Canadian Ismaili community helped the newly arrived to establish themselves both in the short and long term, with emphasis placed on education, particularly for the youth.
The students are put in grades equivalent to their age grouping. However, their knowledge base and their skill base is 2, 3, and 4 grades below that.
In Edmonton, Alberta, a summer school was set up in 1997 by the Ismaili Council.
We took care of their main needs, which is language arts, English, and math. We wanted to make sure they got some help during the summer months.
It was a successful program. The children had progressed. They had learned quite a bit during that summer mini school.
We didn't want to finish off the project within 6 weeks and walk away.
As a result, the Edmonton Ismaili Education Board created 2 programs to run throughout the school year: the Winter Mini School and the Learning Centers.
In the Winter Mini School, we would take students who had just arrived and up to 2 years in the country. And if they were still having difficulty, we would put them with a mainstream school where we provided help to anyone who had trouble.
Most of the subjects that they are weak at requires English. For instance, social studies, science, they are challenged by the language, and if we can ramp up their language skills, I think they will do extremely well. To a child, they are fabulous at mathematics because there's little involvement of language there.
The most remarkable fact about these 2 programs is that their survival hinges squarely on the shoulders of volunteer teachers.
Well, obviously the challenge is always getting volunteer resources and getting them motivated enough.
The volunteers who came to help us out basically were not only Ismaili volunteers. They were all mixed cultural. They were Chinese, they were Caucasians, they were students, they were young people, they were professionals. In fact, we've had a doctor who has been coming, Dr. Turner, for the last 3-4 years. And he's so committed and so passionate to the program that in spite of his heavy schedule, he'll be walking around with a beeper under his belt, but he'll be present for our program.
It's amazing that once they get involved in the system, the volunteers really see, they get hooked to the system.
I find it really rewarding because, I don't know, just the look on their face when you know that they've understood something when they didn't before.
I feel like actually I'm helping these children, helping them improve a bit, and I can feel that they're learning something from it.
The students also agree that these programs are helping them build for the future.
It helps us a lot, especially with our homeworks. We need lots of help nowadays, and also with lots of our exams.
It's somewhere that we can get help, and it can be helpful for our future, and they can tell about our university.
This is my goal, this is my plan, this is my wish in my life. I want to go to university.
Their spirit is absolutely remarkable. Knowing as we do of their past and the scars which are probably deep within their psyches, it does not show.
We had a sizable increase in the number of students who got honorable mention, the students who got honors, and we had one student who even got honors with distinction.
I feel good that I'm actually contributing to their learning.
I feel I'm getting more out of it than I'm putting in, without a doubt. I find it extremely pleasurable. I love them to pieces.